Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
All right, here we go. Welcome in. Good morning, Huntsville, Texas, episode 164. Billy Cauthen, 164. Man, I don't know how we made it through 164, but we did, and God is good, and here we go. And it's a Friday, man. It's a little overcast. Fog's going to be moving out. Rain, no, back in the forecast a little bit after 4 o'clock, but we're going to be good today. It is Huntsville Hornet Victory Day today. You got your shirt on, man. What's going on? I don't have your microphone on.
I'm not even turned on.
There you go. I got your microphone on.
What is it, tune in, tune out or something?
Yeah, I just tuned you out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just tune me out.
You got the shirt on, though, man.
I got the shirt
You ready?
I'm ready.
Is this a Thomas Kincaid mug you got going today?
Yes.
Hold on. Let's flip this over to the main cam. Look at this. Billy Cauthen is bringing the spirit of the season here to the studio this morning. Man, that just makes your heart warm. You got cold coffee?
It did. When I got it at the garage sale, that's exactly what I thought.
How much did you pay for that at the garage sale?
I don't even know where this mug come from. It's probably not even mine.
You probably found it outside, just picked it up. I just picked it up, moseyed on in here.
My mother is a collector and picker-upper of things.
Yeah?
So I'm sure she drug it. Bill, would you drink out of this?
Well, it makes it it's a little festive.
It is.
I get annoyed when I go to garage sales and I see mugs like that are more than $2.
But you see the structure in this picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't local. Ain't nobody around here for that.
No, that may be Jerica up at Fargo. So, Jerica, if you're joining us from Fargo this morning, we got a little winter picture here.
Yeah, that could. Is that her waving in the window?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Jerica, by the way, we're still waiting on you. We've had sponsors come on now saying that they're going to pay for your plane ticket and get you down here to Huntsville. And we have just been waiting. We've been praying. And, the carpet here at the studio is starting to get wore out from all the heavy praying we've been doing. We need you to get here.
There's knee imprints, yeah.
We need you, Jerica. This has been going on now for 7 months, and we're just wanting you to be here. So,
does Southwest Airlines still do that $39 flight?
Yeah, but that's only from, one way, and you're never coming home.
From Intercontinental to Hobby or something?
Yeah.
Just that short?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah. But when you fly to Fargo, you go to this really tiny airport. You're in and out in 5 seconds. That's what I love about it. It actually is my favorite airport in America to fly out.
Why would you want to stay any longer?
That's exactly right. They got 2 gates there. No, 3. I think 4 gates now.
Is one of them a cattle gate?
Yeah, it's a cattle gate. One of them's a gate for the snowplows.
Gotcha.
To make sure they get through. Well, friends, welcome in. Friday is here. We have a jam-packed show, so we're going to get rocking and rolling and move quickly today, but we're not going to move so fast that you don't pay attention to what we have lined up. We have some great friends here that we're going to chat with briefly from Journey through Bethlehem. 2 wonderful ladies here this morning to talk about that starting tonight. And then also tomorrow, and we're excited about this opportunity. So it's a great opportunity to bring the kids out, the family, and just witness something great and what Christmas is all about. And then right after that, we're going to have our great friend Jennifer Nickell, the marketing director from MRC Creekside. She is already in the studio as well. We'll be talking about an event that they have coming up that the community's invited to, and Jennifer's been doing fantastic work. And then right after that, Brian Adams will make his appearance. And Brian has to get out of here at 8, I've heard. And so he's going to come in and talk about the Huntsville Hornet playoff game versus PNG.
I got threatened last night. You ain't getting me in trouble.
Yeah, so he you should have delayed that conference call, Brian, is what should have happened. The Hornets over the conference call is.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun one. Friends, as we get started, we want to remind you we are here in our studio downtown. Big thank you to Paul Oley of the Gallery. We love you, Paul. Appreciate all you do for all of your custom photography needs. Please visit Paul Oley. Also, a big shout-out this morning to my good friend, Elliot Herzlich. Elliot, man, just has a heart of gold. He's always helping out so many folks in this community, and we appreciate you, Elliot. Love you too, my friend. He is with Elliot's Jewelers. You can set up an appointment online at elliotsjewelers.com, and then go by and see him at the First National Bank Building, 4th floor. He has got that whole area up there. There's other tenants, but he has a huge area now with the showroom and all the things that he's doing here to help people look their best and affordably as well. So he's going to shoot you straight, tell you what you need, and get you on your way, and that's what he did for Bridget and I. So we love you, Elliot. We appreciate you. And then, of course, I always say of course, because we would not be here on a Friday without our good friend Billy Cauthen and also Greg Smith of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are the hometown experts in celebrating life and also the last ones to ever let you down. So, Billy, good to see you, man.
Good to be seen.
You were here early this morning, by the way.
I was.
And today, are you on call today?
I am.
So
our youth group, one Friday a month, the 5th Friday or whatever, we have a 5th Friday breakfast. So we take the youth group and their parents and all that, and we hit a restaurant, like Lindo's or Whataburger.
Wait, y'all hit up a restaurant?
Yeah, we hit it up. We rob it. We move on. It goes to help the youth group. No, we eat breakfast there. Get off me. And, this was 5th Friday, so I had to go early and scream at the waiter that, it shouldn't take 30 minutes to get a scrambled egg, but it's neither here nor there.
Well, that's, if the energy, we have some energy issues here sometimes in town, and maybe that stove's just not getting hot enough.
I tell you, well, they're trying to do away with the gas stoves or whatever, so, yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. So, just be thankful this morning if you got a little electricity flowing through your house, because I was worried yesterday. I had a drop of rain. I thought, my goodness, I'm going to get home and the whole power's going to be out, but it didn't. So thank you, Entergy. We love you. Melissa's over there. She's a great lady, by the way. But for some reason in our neighborhood, man, every once in a while, when it comes a rainstorm, boom, everything's done. Just one little drop. If somebody goes outside, takes a water hose and sprays it on your house for 1 second, your power's going to go out.
Our neighborhood, it's I'm in Summer Place. I don't hide where I live. I'm in Summer Place behind the fairgrounds, and one side of the street is Entergy and the other side is Mid-South. It's the darndest thing, man. And my power will go out and I can walk out on my front porch and the people across the street are watching their television. And I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous.
I see. Do you have a heavy 10 gauge extension cord and you just take it over there? Can y'all plug me up?
It says for outdoor use.
Yeah, so. All right, friends.
Back in the day, matter of fact, we still have it. We had a water well. But our neighbor had it was a neighborhood water supply. It was the Nita Hoffer water supply.
There's a what?
Nita Hoffer, which was the family that owned, that developed our little neighborhood.
What's the name again?
Nita Hoffer.
Nita Hoffer Water Supply?
Yeah.
Boy, that sounds like a major corporation.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Anyhow, can I get back to my story? Are you talking about we're on a time schedule and then you
I need a Hoffer to quit interrupting you.
Something. But no, our next door neighbor was on that municipal water, whatever you want to call it. And when our well would mess up, we actually had a water hose that had 2 female fittings, and we would just tie onto their house and then backflow our house until we could. That's back when you had good neighbors.
That was when your name was Joe, and they called you Backflow Joe. Billy's.
People. I come on here and I try to share my life and times of Huntsville, Texas.
And then it
And
gets
this
rained.
yahoo from Georgetown picks on me.
It's all good. Do want to remind you, our show is brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. And this week, the keyword continues. I'm feeling generous again today. $25 going into somebody's bank account. All you got to do, just take a deep breath and chill.
25,000?
Nah, just 25 today.
No,
Because
2,500.
We were
Gotcha.
giving away 100,000 earlier this week to the first person we called. Well, they didn't answer, and so since they didn't answer, it dropped all the way down to. It's kind of like deal or no deal, and no deal. So they got $25.
Oh, they picked
instead.
the wrong suitcase.
Picked the wrong suitcase. So
Happens.
text in that keyword chill along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. Again, it's 936-339-0139. Continue to let us know you're out there. A lot of folks are already messaging this morning on social media. We'll get to those when we come back as we continue to celebrate all things good happening here in our community. And Billy, I'm going to keep rambling here for the next about 10 seconds. You know why?
Well, I just realized it's a briefcase, not a suitcase.
Well, yeah, you're right. If it was a suitcase, man, that thing better be filled with a lot more than. What do they give away on that show? $1 million if you get it, if you get the last one?
I don't know. You people that got cable have to tell me.
Yeah, I have no idea. Bunny ears don't pick that up.
I got tinfoil on mine, though.
I was delaying because we had our national news feed just come in. Here's your national news word from our sponsors, our good friends from Journey Through Bethlehem. Join us on the other side when we come back. Stay with us. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News, I'm Lance Pry. The red state, blue state debate took place last night on Fox News. Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis and California Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom were clearly polar opposites on how the country should move forward. This was a great display of democracy and how politics should work in this great nation. Fighting has resumed in Gaza early this morning after Hamas and Israel failed to announce an agreement on extending the ceasefire before it expired. Israel claims Hamas fired rockets into unoccupied Israeli territory, prompting the IDF to resume the extraction of Hamas terrorists from the Gaza Strip. The renewed fighting comes after a 7-day pause. In that window of time, Hamas released roughly 100 hostages, including 2 Americans, and Israel released 240 Palestinians from Israeli jails. Israel also allowed more aid trucks into Gaza to help address the humanitarian crisis. The Sarasota Police Department is investigating a sexual battery allegation against Florida GOP Chair Christian Ziegler. The detective's report says that the individual reported being sexually battered at home in Sarasota on October 2nd. The Sarasota Police Department records indicate that the case is an active criminal investigation. Ziegler's attorney, Derek Bird, said he's confident his client will be completely exonerated and said he's been fully cooperative with every request made by the Sarasota Police Department. House Speaker Mike Johnson will receive an award for the Zionist Organization of America in recognition for his defense of Israel. The event will take place Sunday at the Marriott Hotel in New York City. Speaker Johnson, a Louisiana Republican, will receive the Dr. Miriam and Sheldon Adelson Defense of Israel Award. Thanks for listening, my friend. We are USA News.
I've got a unique vacation idea for you that's right here in the United States. If you're ready for a vacation that's fun and downright affordable, listen up. It's driving distance for many of you, so no planes, no airline delays, no hassles. It's Branson, Missouri, the entertainment capital of the Midwest. Live music for everyone. Branson has 3 beautiful, enormous lakes, water attractions, live shows, great food, and tons of entertainment. It's a perfect vacation for you and your family, or if you're retired and you want to have a great time. And you can stay in Branson for as low as $99 a night. Please understand, this is not a timeshare offer. It's a real vacation for as little as $99 a night. We've got a free vacation guide we want to send you right now. All you have to do is call for complete details. Get your free Branson, Missouri guide right now by calling this number.
800-399-4215. 800-399-4215. 800-399-4215. That's 800-399-4215.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen. manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
Ho, ho, ho. Christmas is just around the corner, and here at Spirit Radio, we're kicking off the holiday cheer right after Thanksgiving. Get ready to jingle all the way with nonstop Christmas music, bringing the spirit of the season to Huntsville. But wait, there's more. Do you have a special Christmas greeting you'd love to share? Maybe a festive shout out to your boss, a warm wish for your coworker, or a sweet message for your spouse, parents, or friends? It's easy. Simply record your greeting on your phone and email it to victory@spiritradio.fm. That's victory@spiritradio.fm. We'll broadcast your heartfelt messages right here on Spirit Radio, spreading joy and warmth this holiday season. Are you stuck on what to say? Well, here's a simple example. Hey, this is John wishing my mother Betty a very Merry Christmas. Yes, friends, it's that easy. Join us in spreading holiday cheer and making this season extra special for your loved ones. Tune in to Spirit Radio, the true spirit of Huntsville, and let's make this Christmas unforgettable. Happy Friday, friends. Rob Hipp here with your quick weather update. Today, well, it's going to be not too bad as highs will hover in the upper 60s. We've got about a 20% chance of rain after 4 p.m. today. Tonight, gets a little bit cooler, highs in the upper 50s, a 30% chance of rain mainly after 10 p.m. And for your Saturday, all the Christmas things happening in Huntsville, there's going to be areas of patchy fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, the clouds will break away. It is going to be a beautiful Saturday with highs in the upper 60s and sunny, clear skies. That's your weather update. Have a happy and blessed Friday, friends.
Welcome back at it, friends. Time now 7:16 as we're moving right along on a fabulous Friday. Our good friend Jennifer Augustinetti brought us something a little bit earlier. Baklava. Authentic and handmade. We're going to go through this with Billy at the end of the show, but we appreciate Jennifer dropping that off this morning. Keyword again, chill. All you got to do is text that in alongside your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. Let us know you're out there this morning, and you got a chance to win $25 directly to your bank account, and we can make that happen. You'll get half a hamburger with how high the food costs are these days. But, hey, half is better than nothing on $25, so we'll have that. We are now joined, who have been patiently waiting, Jana Brown, Cauthen White with Journey Through Bethlehem. Good morning, ladies.
Good
Jana,
morning.
good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Cauthen, welcome in. How are you ladies doing this morning?
Well, it's bright and early, like you said, and we're enjoying the Journey Through Bethlehem is starting today.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
We wanted to make sure to highlight it briefly. You guys, this organization, been around 21 years, officially 20 here at the Walker County Fairgrounds, I believe.
Correct.
Let us know, Jana, before we hop into all that, just briefly, I always like to introduce our first-time guest.
Sure.
Oh, you get the first-time guest horn also. We haven't had this in a while. This actually goes on an 18-wheeler, and it had this air tube, but I figured out you can just blow on it, and it does the same thing. So don't worry, it's not that loud. But here we go. First-time guest today. That is not the Walls unit, Billy. No one has escaped, by the way.
We have a shofar like that at Journey Through Bethlehem that blows.
That's all you got to do is get there. Well, Jana, before we dig into the event happening, such an important event, and it's the reason for the season that we're going to talk about and why you guys do this, let us know a little bit about you first. I think you've been here, Huntsville, 10 years now?
10 years, yes. I was actually born in Gallup, New Mexico on the Navajo Reservation, so that's kind of a unique feature of me.
Awesome.
So I'm trying to think. Ask me some questions.
Yeah,
no.
So you've been here in Huntsville 10 years. What have you enjoyed most about this community?
I think this, Journey Through Bethlehem, just being a part of it. I was roped in kind of right at the very first get-go with someone from my church, and this is my 10th year doing it. I first started out as doing pinch pots in the pottery shop, and then doing the spice shop. And Cauthen and I, is it our 5th or 6th year? I'm losing track.
This is our 6th year.
I think the people in Huntsville are amazing. That's my favorite part of Huntsville.
What happens when you said roped in earlier, what you meant to say was voluntold.
Voluntold.
That's what we do in Huntsville. We voluntold people to do things.
That's what Jana Brown did to me. She voluntold me.
Totally.
So how did you first get involved with, I know you said your church had asked you, but how did all that kind of materialize and work out?
Well, I think I don't know if anyone knows Leslie Michelson. That she's the one that started Journey Through Bethlehem 21 years ago. By her pastor had been involved in something in Lufkin, I believe, and she wanted to. She said the Lord put it on her heart to do something like that here in Huntsville, and so she went and took a tour. She said, kind of in a way, I was hoping it would be something impossible, but she said the Lord paved the way, and so Wesley. I don't know if she started in Wesley Memorial United Methodist Church, but that's sort of the beginning, and several churches kind of sponsored it. Now it's more individuals from different, at least 20 churches in Huntsville.
Great.
The people are coming from, and we even meet at each other's churches and take turns. So it's multi-denominational, and we do it at the fairgrounds, so it's neutral territory.
I love that. You know, we were talking before the show started this morning. Again, Jana Brown, Cauthen White with us from Journey Through Bethlehem, a nonprofit organization here in town. And I'll have, in just a moment, Cauthen, want to kind of hear, your story as well. But, the thing that I love about Huntsville is we all come together. And we were talking before the show that, it's so important that we all remember, especially this time of the year, what it's all about. It's all about Jesus and him dying on the cross and his salvation for us. That's the true meaning and the spirit of Christmas. And we shouldn't be at war with each other. Maybe, and I always try to have a little inspiration on this show, and this just kind of flew right through me today, and I think this is the inspiration today is if you've got a conflict or something going on with somebody, pick up the phone and just let them know you love them. And if there's something you've done, apologize to them. Because you need to realize, friends, this morning that we're not at war with each other. We should be at war with the enemy, which is Satan.
Yes,
that's the only person.
amen.
That's the only person
Yep.
we should be at war with.
For sure.
And I think if we can all have that kingdom mentality, that this world would, it's not all going to be peaches and roses, but it's going to be a lot better. So, just wanted to share that because I love what you said about everybody coming together, and that's so important because we are here for the one cause, and that is Christ. Wanted to head over to Cauthen. Cauthen, good to have you on this morning as well. And Cauthen White, you have been in Huntsville 20 years now, I believe.
20 years.
Can you let us know a little bit of maybe your journey, how you got here, and a little bit of your background?
I came down to Huntsville, Texas to work for TDC and stayed for 20 years, and I've been here. And 6 years ago, Facebook had on the Journey Through Bethlehem page, we had gone as a family just as attendees. We had never volunteered. And we had I had gone to a meeting saying that Journey Through Bethlehem needed some additional help in order to continue. And so I had done some work in public service, and I thought, I can do this, I can help. And so I showed up, and I got voluntold by Jana Brown that I was going to be her co-chair.
Yes, the past chairman, Robert Williams, who had been in charge for 8 years, was stepping down, and they needed a new leader. And everyone was a little afraid to do that because it is a major undertaking. And I didn't even know Cauthen at the time, but I just kind of looked at her and said, if she will be my co-chair, I will head it up with her.
And then the rest is history.
And now we're best friends.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I love this so much, and so glad that both of you were here today, and also appreciate the who reached out to us on our Facebook page.
Autumn Wheaton.
Autumn, yeah, appreciate Autumn so much for bringing this to our attention. So, Jana, let us know a little bit about kind of what this event looks like, who's it open to,
Sure.
the timing, all of those things. I know there's a lot of folks that want to be a part of this.
Yes. First of all, excuse me, our goal is to keep Christ in Christmas. I don't know if you realize that the Christ-centered Christmas is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, taking over more by the materialistic and Santa Claus theme, which is fun. But we want to keep the main story of Christmas going and alive in Huntsville. So as you enter, you see King Herod's court right away. And this
is all over at the fairgrounds.
Yes. And Northside Baptist Church and the high school theater program help sponsor that. And that's really fun. And then you get led into the angel area where the shepherds are in the field. There's some real baby goats there tonight with shepherds, and then the heralding angel comes, speaks with them, and then those shepherds guide you into our it's the arena at the fairgrounds, and we've turned it into the Bethlehem City.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, so there's at least 20 different shops. We have 3 new ones this year, leather work, which people have hides that kids can touch, different kinds of animal hides, and a local beekeeper is doing teaching about honey.
Is there live bees?
He said no. A
Not
picture
this
of a
year.
bee. Yeah.
That's coming
but you
next
can
year.
taste the honey. And then a cheese shop, goat cheese.
Oh, I love
showing
that.
how cheese is made. And it's very interactive. So we have a lot of tasting tables. We have a sweet shop. The First United Methodist Church sponsors the fruit and vegetable shop and the dye shop. Northside Baptist has a carpentry shop, spice, and spinning and weaving. These are just some of the groups of people that we have. We have the Inn is run by my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, along with a sweet shop where cakes and nuts and sugared nuts and things are.
Love it.
What are some other things? We've got live animals. Clyde the camel.
Clyde
is here
Clyde.
from Williams Ranch in town.
Hey, it's always a good event when Clyde shows up.
Yes, and they have a petting zoo with like a miniature cow, donkey, sheep, goat that kids can go in a corral and actually pet and just
love it.
Get right inside. And of course, the Holy Family, the Live Nativity.
Yeah.
And the Faith Lutheran Church sponsors that. And they have Holy Families that come in. And one of our board members, Natalie Davis, she had a baby this year. So she's going to be Mary, and her baby's going to be Jesus.
Oh, I love that. That is so great. Wonderful. Well, I appreciate y'all again being
and
here,
she's from
Jana.
one church, by the way.
Okay, great. Yeah. Our friend Kathy Schweitzer was just chiming in a few moments ago, and she says, the Journey Through Bethlehem, a true labor of love. Thank you for your work on this. And I know the community appreciates this, and thank you so much, Kathy, for sending that in this morning and acknowledging the hard work that these ladies do to really further the kingdom and to bring the true spirit and meaning of Christmas to our community. Catherine, let us know maybe some more of the logistical details as far as when can people come, the pricing, the 2 nights that it's happening. Let us know all those things.
Yes, it's December 1st and 2nd, 6 to 9 p.m.
So tonight, yeah.
Yes, tonight. And it's $1 all inclusive. You don't pay another penny once you go through the doors. At the end, we have a gift shop, and it's Christ-centered and nativity themed. And we have many modestly priced items for people to pick up on their way. And so that's a feature that I think a lot of people don't know about as our gift shop, and it also helps pay for the event.
And I would assume somebody out there saying, you know what, it's only $1. I'm going to give $100. You will gladly accept the extra $99. I would assume,
We will gladly
right?
accept.
We have had that happen, in fact, where people will donate more, or we've had people say, I don't have the cash. I'm like, come on in. Because to us, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
It's about bringing them in. That $1 only covers the fairground fee for us to pay. And since we're nonprofit, sometimes it helps to have that little $1, but it doesn't matter. We just want people to come.
I want you to follow them on Facebook this morning, friends. It's super easy. Just go on Facebook, search for A Journey Through Bethlehem, Huntsville. We've also put the link up for those of you on social media. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/JTB Huntsville. That's JTB Huntsville. So facebook.com/JTB Huntsville. And for those of you, we have a lot of folks this morning on the Spirit Radio FM app. We appreciate you listening. You can go there. Don't do it while you're driving, but just pull over. But on social media, make sure that you follow them. So excited about this event, family-friendly event. I always like to ask folks, what are some other ways that folks can help out, not just attending the event, but I'm sure there's year-round planning that goes in. Maybe somebody this morning saying, I want to be a part of this. How can I get involved with the organization?
I'll tell you someone new that joined us this year, and it was amazing, was the American Heritage Girls. It's kind of like a Girl Scout program for Christian girls, and they wanted to join and help us, but they're busy Friday and Saturday. So they asked, what other thing can we do? So yesterday night from 5 to 8, we had our costume checkout, and they came in, and they were amazing. All the girls were dressed in their cute little uniforms. Their leaders were there, and as someone came in to get their costume, they'd ask what size, they'd take them to that area. And I had so many of our volunteers say that was the best costume checkout ever. So they're coming next year. They loved it.
Well, that's great. Well, again, Jana, thank y'all so much for being here this morning. Catherine, I'll give you the final question. What do you enjoy most about this event? How does it just warm your heart? Let us know how important this event is to you.
I love seeing the children with the hands-on activities. I love seeing the grandparents, the parents. Sometimes this is the very first time that children are being introduced to Jesus.
Yeah.
The grandparents bring their children through, their grandchildren, and they're walking by the stable, and the children are saying, and this touches my heart, and the children are saying, who is that?
Yeah.
They don't know. And so that's an invitation to them to learn about our Savior. And that's one of the most beautiful parts to me is we're reaching out to people and to a new generation that needs to be addressed. And so that, for me, is the most important part about Journey Through Bethlehem.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Love that. Folks, get out there tonight. Again, it's happening tonight, tomorrow night. 6 to 9 was the time. Correct? Did I say that
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yep.
Yes.
So you got time to get out there. Only $1. And like Miss Jana said, look, if you don't have $1, come anyways. You're going to be blessed, and somebody's going to bless that in return. So just come on out. Bring the family. Be a part of this event tonight and also tomorrow night if you can't make it. I know a lot of folks going to the Hornet game tonight, and so if you're at the game, you still got time to come tomorrow night. And it's perfect. I know the Christmas parade is also going on tomorrow, but here's the deal. Christmas parade gets over with, you dart right over to the fairgrounds, and you can be a part of it.
Yes,
so.
And this year, we used to kind of hold people back and do the King Herod stage. At 8:30, we're just going to put them right in the city. So if they're coming straight from the parade, they can go straight to the city.
There you go. From the parade to the city. That's all you got to do.
Yes.
So, well, thank you, ladies. God bless y'all so much. We're going to continue to pray
Thank
for great
you
things that are
for
happening through this
inviting
event. And we just love having y'all on. And
Yes.
anything that y'all need, please reach out to us.
Sure.
Absolutely.
We'll step aside. We'll take a break. More to come. Here's Jennifer Nickell from MRC Creekside joining us. And it kind of leads right in. They've got a holiday event coming up, too. So everything is in the festive spirit this morning here on Good Morning Huntsville. In a moment, we'll hear from some of our great sponsors and more. Want to remind you, before we take that break, make sure to text in the keyword this morning. It is chill, along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. Big thanks to Randolph Thompson. Go by and see him just down the street from us for all of your Cajun Asian Cuisine palate needs, whatever you're flaving today. I don't even know the right words to say. Just whatever your hunger desires. Go by and see our good buddy over there, Randy Thompson, Granny Mary's. 936-339-0139 is the number. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be back in a moment as we continue your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at GuardianDefenseLLC.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
There's a place in Huntsville and now in Conroe where you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. A place where style meets comfort and every visit feels like a treat. Welcome to the Color Bar Hair Salon. From the moment you walk in, our friendly stylists work to create a look that's perfect for you. Whether it's a fresh cut, a vibrant new color, or a blowout for that special occasion, at the Color Bar, we've got you covered. We pride ourselves on creating an environment where our guests can relax, enjoy a beverage, and let us do the pampering. We use top-notch products like Kevin Murphy and even offer hair extensions for those looking to add a little extra flair. And when it's got to be perfect, we ensure you leave looking and feeling your best self. But don't just take our word for it. Book a reservation or buy a gift card online and experience it firsthand. Visit us online at colorbartx.com and discover why at the Color Bar Hair Salon you get an experience that goes beyond. The Color Bar, where you belong. See you soon.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
In the heart of Huntsville, a story of faith and community unfolds. Kevin and Lisa McKenzie, known for their beloved McKenzie's Barbecue, have always been a beacon of generosity in Huntsville. Today, they need our support. Lisa McKenzie is facing a challenging medical journey with a significant procedure ahead. The cost is steep and the need is urgent, but in times like these, our community shines brightest. You can be a part of Lisa's journey to recovery. Donate online at fbchuntsville.org and click on Lisa McKenzie under the Give section. Every contribution, large or small, makes a difference. You can also join us on Sunday, December the 3rd from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at McKenzie's Barbecue. Your donation will not only support Lisa's medical needs, but also get you a delicious lunch as a token of gratitude. As the Bible reminds us in Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Let's show where our heart is, Huntsville. Thank you for your prayers, your generosity, and for spreading the word. Together, we can help Lisa McKenzie end her time of need, because nothing is impossible when a community stands together in faith and love.
Moving right along this morning, 7:34 on a fabulous Friday here in Huntsville, Texas. My goodness, friends, I want to remind you as you wake up this morning, don't take for granted how blessed we are to be here in Huntsville and throughout Walker County. We are truly blessed in this area. If you're listening to the show from afar and you're thinking about moving here because you've heard so many great things on this show, welcome. Come on in. Just absorb the culture first is all that I ask, because we do have a great culture here, and we just love new folks that are being a part of this community. I'm new here, 4 years in, and with a year vacation, got back after it, and we love. I shouldn't call it a vacation. That's not fair to the folks who worked hard to get me up there. I'm very appreciative of that. We never intended for it to be a vacation, but we love folks up in the north, and we love folks right back here in East Texas. So welcome in, Jennifer Nickell.
Hi,
making
thank you.
her second, very festive today.
I know, I wore my Christmas earrings. I do want to say really quick, the first time I was on, I didn't get that cool horn. So I'm a little jealous.
Well, I knew that was
You
about
should
to
take
happen.
it with you when you leave.
You don't want this thing, but here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Thank you.
She said that was okay. We'll see you, Jennifer. That's all she was wanting was the horn.
I'm off.
She's done. So, well, Jennifer, it's been so great to getting to know you over. Did I know you a little bit before we were in Fargo, or was it after, I guess?
After.
Yeah, I guess when we came back in March. So I didn't know you prior because Courtney Kills used to come to the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jennifer is the marketing director at MRC Creekside, and such a wonderful organization. You know, Justin Kilnsworth is with us on Thursdays, and he comes out there and styles and profiles people. But just let us know, what have you been up to? And before we talk about the event, what have you been up to? How's life been?
Yeah, well, life has been good. It's been busy. It is a really busy season. There are tons of things going on. So, but it's been good. It's been good. So at Creekside and at home.
Yeah. So what's the journey been like for you? So, over this past year at MRC, what have you guys been up to? What are some of the ways that you've really seen the community come out and help you guys?
Yeah. So, well, first, I didn't really know what I was getting into with Creekside, in that it is such a beautiful community. I have a team of really loving people, and it's so exciting to get to work with them every single day, and just to be with them every single day. It's really a blessing. Even on my busiest weeks over the weekend, I get excited to go back to work. And I don't mean that in like, I'm just trying to make my boss happy kind of thing. I mean like,
no, you're passionate.
Genuinely, I am so excited to go in, work with the people that I'm working with, be with my residents. So, and then our community is just so wonderful. They back us all the time, and Huntsville has just been so wonderful to Creekside. So, yeah.
There's been a lot of really neat events. Again, Jennifer Nickell joining us, the marketing director at MRC Creekside. Billy, when we had her on last, I think you were leading up to the tea party event. Billy didn't get to go to that.
I know.
Where were you at, Billy?
Where were you at? The Mother's Day tea.
You missed it.
You did miss it.
I'll even practice
Next
holding my
time, next time, you got to get your teacup out and come on, okay?
I don't want to forget anybody, but I think it was awesome. By the way, she hosted a Mother's Day tea. All the residents were there. I feel like I was the only guy that came.
Yeah, and it was so funny.
I needed you there, Billy. I was outnumbered. like 100 to 1.
I had these tiny little teacups, and Rob is just over there, like pouring his water. Or I poured his water for him. He's just drinking his tea. He had the best time.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I remember some other folks from our group showed up. Yeah, we loved it. But yeah, I think I was the only guy there, and you weren't there.
Over there slurping tea.
Yeah, just slurping tea. Yeah. But Jennifer, I know we joke around and have a good time, but the work that you do is so important. You think about these residents at MRC, they just need people to love on them. And it takes a very compassionate, caring person, and you're that way, and the staff at MRC is that, and I mean that.
Yeah,
my mother was a nurse for over 30 years, and you could tell the folks that weren't passionate, that were just there to get a check, and the folks that were there that really had their heart in it. And the reason that you could tell that is because the folks that didn't have their heart in it were only there for a couple of months. But these events are so neat. And what I love about what you do is you invite the community in, and thank the good Lord that all this COVID stuff, it's still there, but it's not as intrusive as it used to be. And so now the community is able to come out and witness what great things are happening at MRC. That's leading up to another event that you've planned.
Yes. I am planning Home for the Holidays. It at first was going to be like a winter wonderland, but then as I got to think about it, I was like, I just miss this idea of Christmas being homey and tangible. And so that's what I have been kind of going after. At Creekside, we say here, home means more. And so I just wanted it to mean more this year. And so I actually brought you guys something as a marketing thing I did to market. I made handmade ornaments, and so they're little angels. And so this is just what I'm passing out with my invitations. And if they're in the mail, I have like little snowmen that I made. And it's just, I've started in October to make sure I got all this done.
That is so beautiful, Jennifer.
But I brought these for you guys.
Well, thank you so much, Jennifer.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just wanted it to be, home for the holidays. I wanted it to be homemade and, I don't know.
How did you do this paper? Did you stamp this or something?
That's doily. It's a paper doily.
Ain't you know nothing?
Wow.
So like those things.
So did you have to fold all of this? And
I did.
And look at this Jennifer, this is beautiful. Thank you. This is going on our tree. Jacqueline is joining us, your beautiful wife.
Well, see,
she's going to want this.
I had a suspicious charge on my debit card, and it was for 60 cents of origami supplies. So now Jacqueline's going to think there's something up.
That's what happened.
No, dear.
Origami got you there.
Origami got me.
So at the event, I'll actually have these out to help make and all that good stuff so that people can take them home as well. And there'll be hot chocolate and Santa.
Just inspired. You know what you've inspired me to do, because there is not very festive except you being here this morning with you. Yeah, show that real quick. Check this out.
My little Santa hat earrings.
Did you make these or did you buy them?
No, I bought them. I wish I made them.
Look at that.
If I'd have known, I'd have worn mine.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was thinking about doing my dinosaurs. They have Christmas lights and Santa hats, but I thought you could see them better.
No, I love that. Billy is an unknown thing about Billy, but at night, whenever he gets home and takes off his boots and his socks, he has these little festive hats that he puts on each of his toes, and he wiggles his toes like this, and it's his little hats are wiggling around, and he sits by himself and he goes, "Merry Christmas to me. Look at my little feet."
As much as that is incorrect, it does sound like fun.
You don't do that, Billy?
No.
Oh, come on, man. Goodness gracious.
When I get home and take my boots off and get in my recliner and go, damn, my feet hurt. Yeah, that's about the extent of talking about my toes.
I've been real big on utilizing AI stuff now, and it generates images. Whenever we take a break, I'm going to generate an image of a foot with little Christmas hats on each toe, and then we're going to show it on the screen.
Oh, man.
Billy, you down?
No, anytime you're ready.
All right. Well, Jennifer, I don't want to stray away again from this event. I know that you just talked about it. One more time, just the details. Do folks need to register? Do they need to sign up? Let us know a little bit more about how that works.
Yeah. So it's actually just a come and go event. It's December 8th from 2 to 5. There's just going to be stuff going on all throughout the community. I'll be having an open house as well, so people can see the inside of Creekside, go and see what a room looks like, how it's set up, all that good stuff. But no, it's just a come and go event. I wanted to just invite the community to come out, see Creekside, get to know us at Creekside, say hi. Yeah, and we also have a wreath auction going on. So if you're
nice.
needing a wreath, you know.
Now, is that happening now? Can folks walk over to, can they head over to Creekside
Yes.
and bid on these wreaths?
They can, and they also can go to our Facebook page. I have them all uploaded. I reshare them every day. Sometimes we get donations, new donations each day, and so I add those into the Facebook post. People can message me directly what number they want to bid on and how much, or they can call me, whatever or they can come in.
Whatever their heart's desire.
Yeah.
So is it under, which Facebook page is it under here?
It's going to be under Creekside, MRC Creekside. Yeah, not that one, but the second one.
Okay, so Creekside Retirement Community.
Yes.
Make sure you go to that one because the MRC Creekside, that's just like one of those automatic generated pages. So make sure when you do this, friends, go to facebook.com/Creekside Huntsville TX. That's Creekside Huntsville TX. And you can find out more information. Jennifer, I know you've said it twice, but one more time because it sticks after the third, the date and the time. I'm going to type it up here for folks.
It's December 8th from 2 to 5, home for the holidays at MRC Creekside.
Okay.
Ooh, I just rhymed.
Wait, say that again. And here, let's put a little music to it. You ready? Hold on. Here we go.
Let me see if I can do it.
Wait, that's not it.
Oh, my gosh.
That's not it. That's not it. Oh, there we go.
Okay. December 8th from 2 to 5, MRC Creekside.
Wow, that's the first time we've ever had some music on this bad
If that is stuck in my head, I'm so...
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, we are in trouble.
I
So.
think I just embarrassed myself a little bit, but that was pretty good.
That's okay.
On national syndicated radio.
Yeah. We have 1.2 million viewers now on this show, so congratulations, Jennifer.
No, I think that's 1.2 people.
Yeah, 1.2 people. There's like half of a person that joins us. So. Well, Jennifer, so
hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Exactly. My mom is watching where she should be.
You better
She said
straighten
she
up
was.
back right.
By the way, Jamie Salas just messaged us. She is over at the all-new Osprey Storage. They have taken over or renamed the AAA storage out off of Fish Hatchery, heading towards that part
Off
of town.
of what?
Fish Hatchery. Did I say it right? Fish Hatchery? Fish Hatchery? Did I say it wrong?
Fish Hatchery.
I just like to run it together because it's quicker.
Well,
Fish Hatchery.
technically, isn't it off of 30
It's off 30 East, but if you know where Fish Hatchery, you head up there.
It's across the street from Christ the King Methodist Church.
Across the street from Christ the King, Fish Hatchery.
You can find us, you can find them.
She invited you to come out there. You need to reach out to her. Her name is Jamie Salas.
Okay.
They're having a local business market, and she said she'd love to have you come out there and represent MRC.
Oh, okay.
So-
that sounds good.
So we'll connect
Yeah.
you two. So,
Okay,
Jennifer,
great.
anything else that you want to mention? I know it's a quick kind of go today. You got a lot going on, but anything you want to mention?
I think that's it for now. No.
All right. We'll go out.
Happy holidays.
And if folks, I did want to mention this too. If you want a tour of MRC, I'm assuming folks can just call over there and y'all can set that up.
Yes, yeah. Just give us a call. They'll get you over to me, and we'll get you a tour set up, and I'll show you around, answer your questions, all that good stuff.
All right. Well, hey, God bless you. Merry
Thank you.
Christmas to
Merry
you. So great to have
Christmas.
you on
Thank
this
you.
morning. So
Thank you.
we're going to step aside. We're going to take a break. We'll hear a word from our sponsors, and then our good friend Brian Adams, BA. You know, there's a guy in the broadcasting world that's named B.A. Brian Anderson. Brian Anderson, we love you, man, but you ain't got nothing on our B.A. here in Huntsville. He's coming up next. We'll step aside. We'll take a break as we give thanks to more of our sponsors. Again, appreciate Jennifer Nickell of MRC Creekside.
Thank you.
Your final opportunities. The phone lines are closing here in the next few minutes to text in that keyword chill along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line 936-339-0139. I'm feeling Christmassy this morning. I'm giving away $25 into your bank account. All you got to do is text. And if you win, you got to answer. And if you answer, you get the money, and you can get half a hamburger. So that's how much the food costs these days. We'll be back after this. Stay with us. More to come here. It is your show again. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Work in the town where you were born and raised. Lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for
for you.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget, and as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
There's a place in Huntsville and now in Conroe where you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. A place where style meets comfort and every visit feels like a treat. Welcome to the Color Bar Hair Salon. From the moment you walk in, our friendly stylists work to create a look that's perfect for you. Whether it's a fresh cut, a vibrant new color, or a blowout for that special occasion, at the Color Bar, we've got you covered. We pride ourselves on creating an environment where our guests can relax, enjoy a beverage, and let us do the pampering. We use top-notch products like Kevin Murphy and even offer hair extensions for those looking to add a little extra flair. And when it's got to be perfect, we ensure you leave looking and feeling your best self. But don't just take our word for it. Book a reservation or buy a gift card online and experience it firsthand. Visit us online at colorbartx.com and discover why at the Color Bar Hair Salon you get an experience that goes beyond. The Color Bar, where you belong. See you soon.
All right, we got to put on the Funky Town music now because we got old Funky Town himself up in here. Yeah, now, hold up. Here we go. B.A., what's the plan? He's in the studio. He's our man. He's got the that jam to go. It's Brian Adams, and I got the flow. Hornets, PNG, my friend, because, we're going to win. We're going to send them back with the tail down because that's what we do when the OH down. Brian's like, would you stop?
You weren't expecting any of that work.
Well, I didn't know your rapping skills were that good.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty good.
You did?
He is good.
We used to do that, remember?
I did remember,
yeah,
actually.
It was Nathan would shake his head and be like, could you shut that up?
Yeah. You got a real 1988 vibe.
Yeah. Well, I thought 1989, but
88, 89.
Hey, some things carry over.
Yeah. Well, what was that little number you carry over? I don't even know how to subtract or multiply.
It's something with a two. You move a two.
Are you talking long division now, or what are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Carry the one? Yeah.
We got a special guest in the house today. Works alongside Carlos Zimmerman as the analyst with the Huntsville Hornets, also Sam Houston football, but we're talking Hornets today. Brian Adams in the house. B.A. is okay. What's up, yellow man?
Rob, good to see you, man. Billy, great to see you guys.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you.
I love the studio. When we walked in, it has got a great vibe. I love the brick. It's kind of got a warehouse look to it. You know what I mean?
Kind of got a warehouse smell to it.
Hey, I wasn't going to say that, but I was going to say that the aesthetics are awesome, man. I love the studio.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
It's awesome.
Well,
man.
it's a big thanks to Paul Oley. He helped us out over here and said, hey, we got a little space that y'all can do this out of. We love Paul and appreciate him over at the gallery. We're right next door to him, and then, of course, Elliot Jewelers sponsoring it. But, Brian, you're here, man. Big game coming up tonight. I was talking to a buddy of mine that is an alum of PNG, former police officer in Georgetown, and he commented on my post and said, man, as much as I want to support this one, I can't. He said that PNG is probably going to bring 25,000 people to NRG. That is why we need a huge showing tonight. Brian, you've been on the call with Carlos here for the last 2 years. You guys, by the way, do an excellent job over
thank you, Rob.
on KSAM Sports, and you can listen on KSAM Radio and also on their YouTube channel. But, Brian, man, a huge one coming up tonight. What's going through your mind? What is this game shaping up to be?
Well, I tell you, it is the excitement level is just at its peak. I mean, it really is. I heard those rumors, too, about P&G going to let they're letting their students out early, and, rightfully so. Huntsville's doing the same thing. And I heard that they travel very well, and they've got somewhere in the neighborhood of 5,000 to 10,000, and, whether it's 15, 25,
I think Kelly was exaggerating.
Yeah. Whatever the number is, it's going to be a big crowd. I think both Huntsville and P&G are going to travel very well. It is going to be an incredible night of high school playoff football, and our Huntsville Hornets are knee deep in it for the first time in 5 years. And before that, much, much longer.
The gold footballs are collecting, and I think Huntsville, this is an opportunity for them. They've been there twice to the state championship. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Nope, we don't.
But you still got a few games. You got this one, but then you do kind of start. I mean, as a fan, we look ahead. We're like, okay, we're going to get through tonight. No question about it. We're just going to take care of P&G.
Sure.
Because that's the optimism we have.
Right.
But then after that, you've got what? 2 more. You've got one. You got the state semifinal and then the championship.
Correct.
But we got to get through this one tonight. What's this season been like? I know there were some kind of bumps in the road early, but then you guys, you get kind of leveled by Randall, let's be honest. But then you come back there in the playoffs and you upset Richmond Randall 14-13.
Yep.
Just what has this season been like for you on the broadcast side?
Well, first of all, I want to just say that these kids, these talented athletes Huntsville has, and coaches, it is incredible. One, the culture Rodney Southern brought with him 10 years ago has been just incredible, needed. Just everything has been fantastic. This is a much better team than their record indicated. Mm-hmm. They were 5-5 going into the playoffs, and they needed some things to kind of help them out, have a great last ball game to get into the playoffs. And they've done that. And now they've reeled off 3 wins in a row in the playoffs against some very good teams. I mean, Texas City, for one. I mean, that was, down there, that was a miserable night. The weather was just horrible. And our kids did everything they had to do to win the ball game. It was just amazing.
Are you guys having a sit? You remember that one time we won't go into the very first time.
Yeah.
If you
if you want.
No, we ain't going to that. Let's just say it was something to do with the stomach, and Brian Adams ended up calling a game for about 10 minutes by himself. By the way, word got out. Tim Rushing knew. He said, "Rob, how's your stomach?" The next time he saw me.
Yeah. Well, I thought we went to commercial, so we'll be right back. And we didn't go anywhere.
There was an injury on the field.
Yeah,
so it was good memories, man. But it's been amazing to see this run this year, and you guys have done such an incredible job.
Thank you.
I mean, the production value is through the roof. Jordan Smith has really taken that to the next level, and it's worked out really great. And so thankful that we have. You look at a community and these programs. I would put the coverage that you're seeing with the Huntsville Hornets up against anybody. I mean, that coverage is unbelievable. You got Luke down there on the sidelines doing stuff, and then you and Carlos are just knocking out of the park. What is, as this team goes on and you look to tonight, what do you really feel like Huntsville's got to come out swinging early? What is something they got to do to really take this to the next level and take care of P&G? Because it is going to be a tough matchup.
It's going to be a very tough matchup. P&G is a good football team, and it's, in my opinion, it's kind of turned into a weird little rivalry with us and P&G. When we play them, man, I mean, the stakes are really high. The enthusiasm level is incredible. But I think tonight the Hornets are just going to have to come out and play their Hornet football game. They're going to have great run defense tonight. P&G has a heck of a running game. They're going to run the ball a lot, and they got some talented, very fast running backs and just talented skill guys, and the Hornets are going to have to be ready for that, and they will be. And as the year has progressed, the really cool thing, Rob, and you and I have talked about this before in the past, they get better every day. The Hornets do. Each week, they get more confidence, and they get better. And somebody else is doing something big. Then the next week, somebody else is doing something big. Whatever they're doing and whatever it takes to get them to dub, and they're doing it, man.
I know we got about 3 more minutes. You got a conference call, Big Iron Auctions. You're rocking and rolling with that, and so good. I mean, you're in the middle of all this. You're broadcasting college football. Then you go over to Huntsville. You're doing that, of course, and you've been doing that for quite some time. Working with just an amazing staff over there at HISD as well. Brian, this journey this year, as you said, the team goes into the playoffs 5-5. What have you really seen? Maybe the confidence through these young men. How have they just improved, and what's that confidence factor been like for them?
It has grown. Like I said, it has grown each week. It really has, Rob. And and I know you know what I'm talking about. You and I broadcasted a lot of football games together, and we've watched the Hornets. We've watched them grow. It's a very young football team, very young. Austin Taylor, starting quarterback's a junior. They're two absolutely incredible running backs.
You threw some footballs with him, didn't you? I saw a picture on Facebook.
Yeah, I did.
BA doing a little replay back in the day.
My arm's still sore.
It was like 5 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. It was 5. Yeah, about right. Yeah. But, it's
hell to get old.
It's fun.
Brian Adams is coming off that shoulder
Brought to
surgery.
you by arthritis. Man. But, it's a very young but extremely talented team, and they're very deep. And this is something I haven't seen in the last 4 or 5 years. Well, since the last 5 years when they were at this level of the playoffs. It is young. They are talented. They have depth. And they've got speed at the skill spots. And one of the nastiest defenses in the state of Texas, I guarantee it. And they need to come out tonight and do what they do best, and it'll be a Hornet win.
Houston Chronicle just put out an article talking about the defense and how it has been so powerful this year for the Huntsville Hornets. Brian, I know you got to roll here in a minute. Wanted to give you a final opportunity to talk about the new stadium. What has that atmosphere been like, and what has that meant for the community? And also bringing in away teams now during their playoff run. You were at a game there.
Yeah.
What's that been like for you?
You know what? It was incredible. We watched Mart and who was Mart play last week? Was it? I don't remember.
It wasn't Dieball, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was
Dangerfield?
No, I can't think of who it was. But it was the first time.
Don't ask me. You know how you remember how my memory. You remember how my memory is.
Well, yeah.
We're just glad he got up here this morning.
Yeah. Well, mine's not much better, but it was fun. We watched. We called the Hornet playoff game, and then we came back. Stephanie and I watched the playoff game from Mart there at the new stadium.
Yeah.
And that was the first time, literally, Rob, in almost 10 years that I've been just a fan in the stadium.
Didn't it feel good?
It felt great. It really did. I loved it. But the atmosphere with this new stadium, it is hard to describe. It's just so incredible. The aesthetics, the ambiance, with the trees behind the stadium, just the look of it, and just you're going, my gosh, man, this is amazing. And I look and I realize that where they're playing their games is where I practice, and so many other Hornets practice back in the day. And the only thing we had at that same spot was 2 goalposts.
Wow.
That was it, And to see what it is today is absolutely mind-boggling, to be honest with you.
We'll get out there tonight. Brian Adams, Carlos Zimmerman, they've got the call for you on the KSAM Sports YouTube channel. You can listen on the radio locally, 101.7 FM. But if you can, get out there. We need Hornet Nation to show up.
Please.
I know that they were not able to fill that bus that they were hoping for, but Dr. Caroline Krim and Historic Tours of Texas, they are taking their bus now. So big thank you to Dr. Krim for stepping up. Brian, I know you got to go. You got business flowing, man. So we're going to have –
good seeing you.
We'll have you on. We'll do it where we got more time to sit down and chat sometime.
Let's do it. And tonight, Stingham Hornets.
Stingham Hornets. I almost did this. I almost did it. Sorry. That's that Fargo coming back out of me. Sorry, my bad. It's kind of like this, It kind of goes.
We're going to get a Fargo bat, and every time
all right.
Good. Not fire from him.
We'll take a break. I know Brian's got to go. Billy and I will close it out. We'll call our winner. $25 in your pocket when we come back to a lucky winner. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. More to come here. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Happy Friday, friends. Rob Hipp here with your quick weather update. Today, well, it's going to be not too bad as highs will hover in the upper 60s. We've got about a 20% chance of rain after 4 p.m. today. Tonight, Gets a little bit cooler, highs in the upper 50s, a 30% chance of rain mainly after 10 p.m. And for your Saturday, all the Christmas things happening in Huntsville, there's going to be areas of patchy fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, the clouds will break away. It is going to be a beautiful Saturday with highs in the upper 60s and sunny, clear skies. That's your weather update. Have a happy and blessed Friday, friends.
Please come home. I got beans and lonely. All I hear. Please come home. I got beans and lonely. I'm Marquise, baby. Please come home.
Beans and bologna as you're waking up with us.
I was wondering if we were going to play this today.
You know who reminded me of it?
Marshall.
Marshall did not.
Apparently, this is Marshall's wife's favorite song.
Kyle Kreiner. We got that beans and bologna, homie. Welcome back. No beans and bologna. That'd be so nasty for you. Know what's so good though? Are them doggone little baked beans and them little wieners that are in them.
Beanie weenies?
Beanie weenie. I couldn't think of the name, dude.
They will forever be those baked beans with them little wieners in it.
Yeah, the old beanie weenies as you're waking up with it. Hey, by the way, real quick today, my ignorance is at an all-time high. Every day, I get just a little more ignorant, just a little bit more. And that's okay. I'll admit it. I'm over at Cloud9 yesterday. Love it. It's kind of, I called Linda McKenzie over at the Republican office next door to us, or 2 doors down. I call that the living room of Huntsville.
Okay.
I always just enjoy going there, sitting down and talking to Linda. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. Love her to pieces. In fact, I told Bridget when we left, I said, you know what I'm going to miss? One of the most things that I'm going to miss about Huntsville, besides covering the kids and broadcasting at the university, I said, I'm going to miss going over and sitting down and talking to Linda. And the first thing when we got back, I went over and sat down and talked to Linda. I said, I miss this.
You missed her so much, you put your studio right beside
I'd put, one door away. But I was over at Cloud9. I brought her up because she was over there yesterday. We were eating. And, boy, I got the urge. They got food. They got good lunch over there. Every day it's a special, but then they got other stuff on the menu. I had chicken salad sandwich. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable, by the way. And it's super affordable. I told Blaine all the time, raise your prices $1, man. But they're doing all right. Chicken salad sandwich.
That's Dr. Blaine?
Dr. Blaine, yes. Blaine. Unofficial, but he's officially unofficial. And here's the deal. He had these doggone chili dogs on that menu, and I ended up eating 2 of them bad boys with onions and cheese, and then I had the chicken salad sandwich. Here's the thing. They brought me this. I asked Brandy, who's over there, y'all got any really good tea? She goes, oh, yeah, we got great. Can you do me an iced tea? Yes, I can. I got a tangerine iced tea. Please don't make fun of me.
Oh, I'm loading.
It's iced tea. It's cold. It's unsweet. I put sugar in it.
Can't do that.
I had no clue. All these years, I always wondered why the sweet tea never got sweet when I'd put sugar in it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Miss Woolley, my high school biology teacher.
It has to be hot. I didn't know it.
Hot or the sugar won't whatever.
Linda told me real quick. I know you're about to say your story, but Linda told me. She looks at me and she goes, Rob, don't say nothing else. I said, why? She goes, you're about to sound ignorant. I said, I am. I'm 39 years old, and I never thought that sugar has to be hot for it to go in the water. Never knew. The more you know.
That's right.
Anyways, Billy, I got that off my chest. I'm feeling good now. Your teacher? Something about a teacher?
Yeah, we were taught that in school. I guess y'all didn't cover that in Georgetown.
No, we didn't understand it.
I was too busy ducking under the desk for drive-bys and stuff.
We had HTO there, so just had to drive by. Hey, today, National Day of something. Happy December, by the way. Didn't even mention it's the 1st of December. It's the
first of the month.
First of the month. So wake up. Did you ever remember that rap song?
Yes, I did.
Get up. Did you jam to it?
No.
Did you have like an old pickup truck growing up?
Yes, I did.
Single cab or extended?
Single.
Did your sweetheart? Right there in the in the middle, in the bench seat, you put your arm around her. You cruise into the. There ain't no drive-through movie here. I mean, you cruise in? Do they have something in Huntsville like Lover's Hill or anything like that? Billy's not gonna say okay.
No, I'll in my day, you loaded up and you rode the back roads of Dodge, Texas.
in your Dodge. Did it?
Matter of fact, I did have a Dodge. I had a Ford, Chevy, Dodge. I've had them all.
Grandpa called, Billy, where are you going? Well, Grandpa, I'm taking a Dodge to Dodge.
No, there wasn't no way to call you on CB radio. That was it.
Can y'all get off 19? This is the Trucker Channel. All right, Bobby, flip over to 13. We used to get on Channel 9. We were ignorant when we were kids. Ignorance the word of the day. We'd get on Channel 9. Whoop, whoop. We got something going on. That's the emergency channel.
Yeah.
Don't get on 9. Don't get on 19 if you want to upset somebody. Do not call truck drivers good buddy anymore. They get annoyed with that. You know what my code name used to be when I was growing up? I had junior high. My code name was Bush Snake. That's my code name. This Bush Snake over here on exit 262 north of town up here heading up towards Gerald.
God almighty.
And they knew it was a kid. They'd always say, kid, would you be quiet?
The viewership is dropping rapidly.
Today, National Pie Day, December the 1st. Speaking of which, we didn't get a pie, but we got some baklava. Boy, that'd burn your back, buddy. Do you say it baklava or baklava? That sounds, what language is that? Baklava.
I'm not supposed to
Like Chechnyan or something?
Yeah, that's a good
Hold
word.
that up, Billy, real quick. I got you way off camera. Hold on. Let me adjust here. Let me do some adjustment. Here we go.
You was trying to get my gooder side.
All right, here we go. Hold that bad boy over. Baklava. You know who this was? This was gifted to us by none other than Good Morning Huntsville great Jennifer Augustinetti. Oh, she is in. Boy, this is. Look at this.
She putting money in that card.
She's put something better in that card. Jennifer, this is so nice of you. She just says, thank you to us for what we're doing. We appreciate Jennifer. It's because of you and so many folks on this show that we do this. We want to highlight this show every single day and this show for this community. And boy, that teared me up a little bit, Jennifer. Thank you so much for this gift this morning. She was here. She brought that, put it on the door. She was actually waiting because she said somebody kept pacing back and forth. They're going to steal our baklava.
Don't be messing with the baklava.
Yeah, I'm about to dig into that once we get off. But thank you
This
so much.
has to be some awesome stuff because I was talking to Rob before we came back on.
Look at it. Is that like scones or something?
This is what, December 1st,
Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
And this stuff doesn't expire till August 23rd of 24.
Yeah, if it's within a year, it's good.
I mean, you could buy this and then pregnant, have a baby, and it still be good.
Yeah, don't be talking about that, man, because ours is only 5 months old, Billy. All right, real quick, National Pie Day, Antarctica Day today. Billy's going to be heading to Antarctica a little bit later.
Is that north of Huntsville?
It's north of Huntsville. National Eat a Red Apple Day. It's also Fa Fur Day, so fake fur day. And also Day Without Art. Boy, somebody must be hating on art.
It probably builds awareness.
Oh, it does. No, it does. It's an important day, actually. So Day Without Art, yeah. So
I can't use my watercolors today?
Can't use them today, man.
You hear that, Judith? You ain't got to worry about me watercoloring.
No watercoloring today. All right, we're giving away $25 today. New winner, Billy, the transparent. What do you call it? Like the auditor? You're the auditor of this contest. Look, you see that right there? The winner is. We don't play favorites here on Good Morning Huntsville. We just click it as we call it as we click it. Let's say that.
Well, as you have everything in number 3 font, does that say Caitlin?
You just gave away who the winner is.
If she don't answer?
Well, she better answer. Caitlin, get ready. We're calling you.
What if we have hundreds of thousands of viewers named Caitlin?
We could. I'll be Earl. You're Jeffrey. She may not answer. $25. Free.
$25,000.
Free. How do you miss out?
You could get a pocket knife and a pistol with that.
How do you miss
Your
out?
call has
Look
been
at that.
forwarded to an-
You just missed out on free money.
And she ain't even got a custom voicemail set up.
Just missed out on free money. Well, that person is one.
Most of the ladies I know, when your voicemail picks up, it goes, "Hey y'all."
Hi, what y'all doing?
Hey, it starts with, "Hey y'all."
It starts off with like, "What's up, playa?"
No.
Yours does, right?
I'm not even sure.
If you worked at the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, somebody called you and your voicemail was like, "What up, playa? It's Billy." And they'd be like, "Hold up, who am I calling, man?" Well, the
people that know me would know they have reached the right number.
This person has always said they always text in and they never win. Well, they've won now.
Hello.
It is your day, your day, your day. Because you're not here on Wednesday. Congratulations, Kay. You finally won.
Wow. Thank you.
$25 in your pocket today. Do you have like Cash App or Venmo or one of those deals?
Yeah, probably.
Make it easy for me, Kay.
Hey, can I borrow $25?
Yeah, can Billy borrow the $25? He wanted to know. Can I just pass it through you to Billy K? Is that all right?
I won't pay you back, but I'll always smile and give you a hug.
Oh, well, I always get a smile and a hug from you anyway, so,
There you go.
I'm not sure what the motivation is for this.
I'll have $25.
Yeah, the Hug of Huntsville, our lucky winner. Kay, you always tell me, I always text in, I never win. Well, congratulations. The randomizer got you today, so there you go.
Well, cool. You know what I'm going to use it for, right?
What is that?
My gift certificate to Cafe Texas.
There you go. Well, now you've doubled up. You're good to go.
In my opinion, the best way to win this thing is whenever you start calling, you need to get something to eat, get your mouth full, and not have anything to wash it down with, because that's what happens to me. The time that I won, mouth was full, coffee cup was empty, and the phone's ringing. I'm like,
And he didn't win, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you did.
I got the margarita basket.
That's right. You did, yeah. Well, Kay, no margarita basket today, but we got $25. How does that sound for you?
That sounds great. Thank you.
What does it feel like to be on the other side? You're on the phone. You're on the other side. You guys host with us on Wednesday. What does it feel like to be on the phone call end of this conversation?
Well, I saw Rob Hip calling, and I looked at the time, and I went, ooh, maybe I won.
I was just calling to see. I was just calling for something else, but I decided no. I'm just kidding. Okay, congratulations. How are things going at Tomorrow's Promise? What do you guys? How are y'all ending the week this week? Let me ask you that.
Well, we started, it wasn't official, but several of us showed up in red or green for it's actually December now.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost pulled out my, the naughty list the nice list is way overrated Grinch shirt, and I put it back in the closet and put on my Be Kind shirt. So
Does Rick have a matching shirt of this?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then you can wear it.
Of course.
Okay, I was going to make
Yeah.
sure. That's a staple of Huntsville, and if you guys ever mess that up, we're going to be really worried about what's happening in Huntsville. If that ever happens, please don't let it happen, because that means that all is not well in the world. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a secret sign. You know?
Yeah. All right.
Well, I did have surgery once, and I showed up at a chamber meeting in a different shirt from Rick. And I had a couple of people come up to me and say, "Are you guys on the outs? You're on unmatching. What's going on?"
Oh, goodness. Well, Kay, thanks for all you do in the community. We love you. We appreciate you and Rick as well. And y'all keep up the great work. And we'll see you on Wednesday next week. Wednesday.
All right. Sounds great. Thank
All righty.
you.
Have a blessed day, Kay.
You too. Bye-bye.
There she is, Kay Boning, the Hug of Huntsville, our winner of $25 today.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome. Great show today, Billy. I know it was jam-packed, but we got through it. It's great to hear.
Did she ever say if
all that.
I could have the 25? I didn't get a clear answer on that.
Yeah, I don't know. You may want to text her and figure that one out. So, Billy, you got that radio there. Don't push the talk button, because that show does not need to go out to to Walker County Communications. So, all right, friends, been a fun one here today. A lot happening. Get out there tonight. Support the Hornets. If you can't, you can catch it on the KSAM YouTube channel. KSAM YouTube has it. But we want you to get out there in person, more importantly, and get out there and support these Hornets. Do want to remind you, too, very important event. Big thanks to Pastor Bay, First Baptist Church, and so many other folks coming together for this. The Lisa McKenzie benefit is happening this Sunday. Go to church. If you go to First Baptist, I always say it's great because Pastor Bay will get you out of there by noon, and you get wrapped up, and then you'll head over to McKenzie's Barbecue on Sunday from 11:30 a.m. to, I thought they were honking at us. They're just upset that somebody stopped. 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
That's how you look at it. They're honking at us.
Oh, were they? Yeah, I guess you're right. 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., McKenzie's Barbecue. It's a drive-through event. Go out there, pick up something to eat, donate, and let's help out Lisa McKenzie and her medical fund. And then a little bit of a break, and later that afternoon from 3 to 5 at Old Town Theater, there's going to be a concert there with John Slaughter, Dave McMahon, Buford Snowden, John Sheptuck, all of them here in Huntsville. And we appreciate these gentlemen and Lois Stellick over at Old Town Theater for organizing this, as the fundraiser will continue on throughout the afternoon on Sunday. Big events happening tonight, as we mentioned, the Hornets, and then tomorrow it is the Christmas fair here down on the square, so it's going to be a lot of fun. You can get started 10 a.m., over 100 vendors, and then later in the evening, the Christmas parade. Billy, are you going to be in the parade?
I will. I'll be driving our, if everything goes right, we're going to have our Cadillac our Greg's got an older convertible Cadillac. And
awesome.
Pile in there like, what is that? Mine went blank.
piling there like something.
Buford T. Justice and his son or something, Big Enos, Little Enos, we're going to get in there and do it. Yeah.
We're going to get in down there and get the rest of it.
Yeah.
And y'all will be playing a debut, Billy Cauthen musical debut, Guitars and Cadillacs. It's going to be happening.
Okay.
Guitars and Cadillacs.
Everybody be ready.
Hillbilly music. And I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Well, see, I want to come through singing, and someone's going to come through selling earplugs, and we're just going to clean up.
We're going to be done, baby. Yeah. All right, friends, been a great week. I know we have a lot of fun. It's so much fun here throughout the week and on Fridays as well. Billy, God bless you, man. Thank you for all that you do in the community. I know that we have a lot of fun here, but there is a very serious thing that Billy does, and that is taking care of families in some of their most difficult times. You may have lost a loved one or know of someone who's lost a loved one. And when that situation comes, because it's going to happen to all of us, it's a reality of life. People always say there's two things that are certain, death and taxes. Well, taxes really aren't certain. You just go to prison for that. The thing that is most certain in life is death. And it is a very tough thing. And it's really cool on Sirius XM. There's a Billy Graham channel now that I've discovered. And I heard Pastor Graham, it was a sermon from the 60s, and he was talking about death. And, we should find joy in death. And it's hard to. But you know what? Whenever there's a situation that comes up, and it's going to be tough, and we all have a time of sorrow, but we need somebody that's going to embrace us and treat us like family. And that's what Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home does. I know Billy. He's a good friend. I've told Billy he's one of my closest friends here in Huntsville. And I know his heart. I know that he cares, that he's compassionate. It's not just a job. It's part of his life. It's what he does. And it's what all the friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home does. So, Billy, we appreciate that. Give him a call if you're going through a situation, or maybe you know of someone who is. Some folks, they know that their time is coming due to unfortunate circumstances. Start your pre-planning now. Even if you know that your time's not coming, get your pre-planning done. Billy can help you through that.
Yep.
So
it's a real easy deal. It takes about 5 minutes, and you got to have a plan. I mean, everyone's got a plan for everything, but so many people don't plan for this thing that is absolutely certain. So take 5 minutes. Let's get it done. Move on.
Get it done. Get on down there and get the rest of it.
Get on and get the rest of it.
And then head to the parade. So you got to do one of the 20 parades in Huntsville.
No credit, no sweat it, right?
No credit. Don't sweat it. It's okay. 80% interest. No problem. So thank you again for the baklava. I'm going to eat this here in a minute once we sign off. To Jennifer Augustinetti. So many folks that have been a part of this show. Brittany Wright, Robin Logan. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, if she brought that to you, what you reckon she brought to my office?
She may have brought something even better, man. Quentin was joining us this morning, Music Man. Lois Stellick, good morning to you. Jamie Salas, good to hear from you. I know I didn't get to everybody. We had a lot of comments come in, and sorry that we didn't have a chance to get to all of you. Have a great, blessed weekend. Get December started right. Get on your knees and pray, friends. There's power in prayer, and when you truly get on your knees and pray, and you do that from your heart and just an act of faith, I guarantee that you're going to see things in your life turn around. May not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but remain in faith, and good things are coming your way. That'll wrap it up here on a Friday as we end a great week. Be back at it Monday, bright and early, 7 a.m. with our good friends from Walker County Federal Credit Union. Until then, as I end every broadcast, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own, friends. We do need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you back at it Monday.